Well, we're on the last leg of our Scotland tour. We've just left Fort William. It was absolute chaos. So, yeah, we didn't stay. We were meant to stop in Fort William overnight, but it's just absolute chaos. We had some lovely 3 nights in Glengarry by a lock. So, yeah, we've kind of finished our Scotland tour. We're going to head down to Crianlarich today through these mountains. There's a whisper the Northern Lights are going to be visible tonight, so we're going to get down there, get settled, and then see what we can see. Finally.
So we're parked up, and I'm sat there and I'm like, Andrew, what are they doing behind us? There's only a whole film and crew filming something bizarre behind us, literally right behind us. So I'm going to go and quickly have a quick look. Like, what? So look, where we're parked up. Yeah, there's only a whole film crew here. Don't know what they're doing. I don't see anybody famous. But let's just be nosy and get out anyway. And so literally where we parked up, and they do like a little film behind us. I don't know what it's for though. We're back. So we're back at Greenock, and of course because we're here we have to go back to Chili's and have another takeaway and see if it's just as good as it was last time. So fingers crossed it is. So excited. So that's me just dropped it off, right? So before we've actually touched anything, we just open the boxes so we know whose is whose. Right, so this is Andrew, so this is what?
We were hoping that this takeaway was going to be as good as last time we showed you how good it was. So I've had a king kebab, king size, and it's chicken and just doner.
But it was how much?
A tenner. It was a tenner.
So it was £10.50.
Yeah.
Mine was £10, but then we got 10% off for ordering online. Yeah. So come on then.
Ready?
Oh my god. See, I can't. What size is the box?
So
is it a 10-inch box?
Well, there's my hand look.
It's immense. Like, that's the naan bread.
It's actually piled that high.
No wonder you had to sellotape the box down. So, and then I got a chicken pakora.
Chicken pakora calzone.
Calzone, but look. Go on. Right, and can I just say, look, that's in, whether there was a size in it somewhere, maybe on the lid. Is that on a 12-inch box? Like, that is just ridiculous. Oh, here we go.
I can safely say it's exactly the same as when we left it last September.
So it cost us 19 quid.
Yeah, I'm not bothered.
No, neither am I. Like, it's an absolute bargain. She's really not happy on the beach. You just don't like the smell of the beer. Screenshot! Vogue! Yeah, so we're just having a wander, aren't we?
Yeah. Walk the dogs out, they've been out this morning on the beach.
I got to tell people what we missed. literally
The Highland Games.
the Highland Games. So we got here the day of them. We were just too late, weren't we? So I was like, yeah, typical. Just us, typical fashion. Always make sure we miss it by a day or a week. Or,
Yeah, but we're enjoying the sunshine today.
lovely.
We did all our bits and bobs yesterday, but it wasn't too good. But the sun's out today,
Yeah.
so we're having a nice walk in the sun. Got me stuff on my head.
Let's go shopping. That's more what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
Shopping.
I'll head back.
I love him. We didn't get to see him last time, did we? I'm in love with this place. So we've spent 4 nights in Lags, which is where we stopped last year. The sun has been absolutely amazing. I'm sunburned, but just look at the views. There you go. It's just stunning. So yeah, so we've really enjoyed it. So the plan is we've got a couple of festivals to attend. In June, we've got a family holiday booked. I'm going to see Zoe. I'm going to see my mum. It is also my birthday month, and we also have a concert in Nottingham, which Andrew has got me for my birthday. So we have quite a lot packed into June. So the plan is we're going to move from here down to Carlisle. Got to go back to Carlisle for my biscuits, then move from Carlisle down to York. Go and see Zoe. We've got quite a few bits we want to get done to the van. The decals want to paint. We've got another leak to fix that we found over winter, so that needs sorting. Then we've got Vanlife Fest. So anybody who's gone to Vanlife Fest, you will see us there. Which other one we've got? We've got Vanlife and Overload Fest in July. So it's another chance for us to get to see us there, and we actually didn't influence attend. Then we have a few rallies coming up with the Owners Club. Then we've got the NEC again. So yeah, so this next couple of months is going to be, even June is going to be one busy month for us. Like really busy. Oh, so this is our last day here. We need a front passenger tyre replacing. So we had 2 done not too long ago, and now we need another one done. So we are just waiting for the garage to ring us to tell us when it's actually being delivered to them, and then once it's been delivered to them, we'll go and get it. So we're still in Lags, but the plan is to get the tyre done today, and then I think it's about a 2-hour drive back down to Carlisle. Let's hope this time there isn't a fare there and I can actually get a bit of biscuits. But that's the plan. So we'll see how that fares. Okay, so we've just been into Lags shopping, haven't we? And I managed to get something. Andrew's not happy, but with that, I'll show you what I bought. Look what I managed to get. We haven't decided where I'm gonna put it yet. But Star Wars, look. I've got a BB-8 bed cover. So now we've just got to try and find somewhere to put it. It's alright, I'll find you somewhere. Might just have to buy a single quilt just to put it over it. So yeah, so I've now got BB-8 bedding. I think it's just become a thing of charity shops and finding BB-8 stuff. So a bit of an update. Where do we start?
At the very beginning. It's a very good place to start.
Okay. So we came to Lags for a couple of days, didn't we? Just after we headed down. And we were here for how many days before we decided to move off? For the weekend, weren't we?
Yeah, we were going to stop for a couple of days, weren't we? And then
So we decided to stop for the weekend.
the weather was really nice.
We knew there was a bit of a foot issue with the tyre, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we booked it in to have the tyre redone at Halfords.
No, quick fit.
It wasn't very quick though.
No, they weren't very quick at all.
So yeah, so we went there, and then on the way down to Carlisle, we had to stop, didn't we?
Well, we hadn't got very far, had we, really? Saltcoats. Was it Saltcoats we got to? So not too far down the coast.
Asda.
Yeah, Asda. And basically the clutch went. Just a long list of things that just keep going wrong just recently.
it's got to the point where it just feels like we would never ever want to be a drama channel, but it feels like everything we're doing right now, there's just drama. Since the MOT, it feels like I haven't been away from garages.
Yeah.
So we had to drive up. So we had to make a decision. We could feel the clutch going. It was making horrible noises. The minute you were trying to start it, it was jumping forward. So it was it was driving in gear, wasn't it? It was starting in gear.
Yeah.
So we had to make a decision. We were about 15 miles away from Largs, and it was still another 2.5 hours away from Carlisle. We looked on Park for Night. We'd already been there, so we knew there was no park ups there. So it was, do we drive back to Largs and just stop here until we can get somebody to look at it? Because we know we're safe here, we know we're allowed here, we know the area.
Yeah.
Or do we push our luck and try and get down to Carlisle?
So here we are back at Largs.
So we turned around, came back up to Largs, and then when we got back here yesterday, it was raining, wasn't it? So we were like trying to level up the van a bit so that obviously the water would run off. So Andrew was trying to get up on the ramps, completely gone. So it's gone from being able to just push our luck with it.
We managed to get back, didn't we? And then get into the car park and get into a parking space okay. Switched the engine off and came back to it a short time later. Yeah, it was having none of it at all. So it's start the engine, you can't get it into gear at all. Switch the engine off, you can put it into gear, but then it starts in gear. So yeah, I'm 99% sure it's the clutch that's gone. So it looks like we're going to get towed somewhere, which is going to be a new experience.
Which I'm not looking forward to at all.
Yeah, it's going to be.
I'm kind of dreading all this now.
It's going to be one of those, what do they call them? Trucks? Low loader, I think it's going to be, because of the size of the.
Well, we hope it is.
Yeah.
We've got to ring AA. But obviously, just our luck, it's bank holiday weekend. So it's like, well, we can't really ring them until Monday or Tuesday. We've lucky enough found a garage who's willing to fix it. The only issue with that is it's back down in Mansfield.
Yeah.
We're up in Largs. So it's getting the van from here down to Mansfield.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Lucky enough, we're covered by the AA. We pay a fortune for it, and we pay extra for.
Well, we are supposedly covered by the AA.
Don't say supposedly. Don't
for
do
breakdown, national recovery, and also onward journey. So this is going to be interesting when we're going to call them very shortly, and find out where we stand with it. But we've checked it all out. The vehicle is under 3.5 tons and it's less than 2.5 meters wide. So that's the only things that they stipulate for breakdown, and they will tow it to a UK destination as long as they can't repair it locally quickly. Well, they're not going to be able to because it's bank holiday. So fingers crossed we will get them to tow us down to Mansfield.
You know what's going to happen? They're going to be like, oh, we found a garage in Glasgow that'll fix it for you. Yeah. Well, they'll want £1,500 to fix it, but that's the closest garage we can get to do it straight away. Yeah. Rather than the £500 that we're being quoted.
Yeah, I can see that. It's either going to go on one or two ways. They're either going to say, yeah, we can't fix it and it's bank holiday and nobody else is going to fix it. What do you want to do? And we'll say, well, we need a low loader down to Mansfield. Well, it's actually Bulwell, other side of Hucknall. Yeah, they're not gonna like that, are they? Because it's a long way away. Yep. But that's what we're covered for. So we will wait and see what happens, and then we can advise you on AA breakdown.
So how long do you think we're going to be on hold for?
Oh. No idea. So this is for the onward
travel.
So this is for onward travel. It's a separate phone number. It's a separate company to the AA, although it's covered by the AA.
So it's something we pay extra for?
We do, yeah. But we've never used it before, so I've no idea how it works.
So we've got AA coming at 12 o'clock, between 12 and past or something, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Fiat Ducato.
So I can see you've called in and you're waiting for a patrol to...
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, I've never used this service before, so I didn't. It says on the documentation you've got to speak to you at the time of the breakdown. So.
Yeah. So processes, we do have to send the patrol first.
Yes.
And then once you've had a look at the vehicle, then we can book the hire vehicle.
Okay.
So yeah, if you just wait until the patrol arrives.
Yeah. And then give you.
That all sorted.
So by her accounts, this could get uplifted this afternoon. we could be waiting 2 days for a car.
No, that's not what she said. She said that if we go with it, they can do it within 2 to 3 hours, as long as we go with it. If it's unattended, it could be up to 48 hours.
So what we need to do then is just wait till this guy turns up at 12 o'clock, see what he has to say.
Yeah.
We know he's not going to be able to fix it unless it's something that, a really easy fix that we haven't thought of, that can just get us down to Mansfield to get the problem fixed. And they're here, look. Yay, let's hope to God that this actually works. So typical, sod's law, he's opened it up, and all the noises and the fact that we were jumping all over the place, he now thinks it's just a sticky cable. Or that the cable could be on its way out. So he's now just having a look at the cable, seeing if he can tighten it up a wee bit and see if that actually fixes. Makes me a little bit nervous because it means we've got to drop all the way down Mansfield on this cable. But it means we haven't got to get a courtesy car and get it uplifted and have to deal with all that. We can just get our way down there. So he's managed, so apparently we're missing a cover off the clutch. And because we've drove through a puddle, which was, we couldn't help it, it was a huge thing, it was where it was flooding when we were driving down to get water at Asda. Apparently because we drove through a puddle, it made it slip, and then that's what was giving us the jumping sensation. Apparently it wasn't working, so we need to buy a cover to go over the top of where the clutch goes round of the wheel or something. So the AA guy has been really, really helpful. And he's managed to tighten it up for us, so that shouldn't do that, and we need to buy a cover to go over the top. So the plan is now, I think, to try and head towards Mansfield. Fingers crossed, either there or Selby. We'll check out our dates and work it all out. I think we're a bit early actually, so we might just get straight to Selby. Or Carlisle then Selby. We're back on the road anyway, that's all that makes a difference. We're okay. Yes!